year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money.
Mic off.
A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job, said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The AUG killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the AUG's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett, even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Saraf had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The Mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before, Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all.
Charging
battery. She was
battery.
a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Saraf if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Saraf was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Saraf had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Saraf Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Saraf, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Saraf's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a bell tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Serif's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Sarif had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
Mic on.
Welcome everyone to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So that was quite the intro. Alright, so hey.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. best UC Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts that party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Alright, so electricity rates. I'm gonna go non-lethal, so they like pretty stealthy.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Okay, we're space doing non-lethal. Tranquilizer. I'm stuck with that. Distance.
Never was one to play the odds. Give me something I can use up close.
You got it. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on...
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force Actual.
2020.
This is Knife Leader. Engage host drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Oh, that'll never happen in probably 10 years times. Ooh, what the hell is this?
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
written inventory? Jeez, those games can work together. Alright, so things going on. Let's upgrade things. Push briefly. So you save load in inventories. Press this stun gun. Jeez, this game is out of its mind. How old is this game? I feel like it's stunning. Turn up the light and sensitivity. Postal weapons, okay. Oh, okay, so you have just two injectors by yourself. I just want to turn down the sensitivity. It's just too high for my liking. Drop it down a bit.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Gen have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Shoot.
To assign it, first who knows what to assign it. Legs, slices, silences, typhoon, flush, shit. First.
Enjoy, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Jeez, I'll make them punch a hole. Ready? Jump. yeah, that's okay, yeah, up there. Fucker. Oh, man. Where am I at? Sweet. I'll make them, yep. Alright. Awesome. Waves. So what the hell is it? What the hell? Ah, man. Four eight zero one. Oh, so this is like so notice how we have to go through notes and stuff to like get codes. That's cool. So 4801. 480. I can hack. Use some mouse button to get
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
How do I boot the user?
Access granted.
Device. I'll have to watch a YouTube guide on it. Oh, start from the blue iron of what capture all green registries. Navigate the system that capture units using the C button or the mouse button capture. High rated narrates take longer to capture and have high detection percentages. If detected, you'll have a limited time to complete your hack before being locked out. Oh, okay. Where are these boys? Alright. Tutorial, cover tutorial. All the green holograms to receive tutorial instructions about various campaigns. Be experimented with any consequences without any consequences. You can reset or exit at any time. Tournament. Okay. Move to the green hole and press F. Alright. Well. Alright, so this is it's like sort of watch those ones.
شي غلط بالمكان هذا. ايش كان هذا؟
You can't pick them up. That makes them lazy. Somewhat. There we go. Okay, so there are the entries. Yeah. There's some crafting. Cool map thingy. So I'm guessing that's my goal there. Oh, okay, so that's it. That is cool. Okay. Quick inventory. Just don't have answers. Eventually be with my allies. More noisy and my alliance with great resources. How do you refill? Okay, so the fires. Where is something that was a shot? Yeah, this witch's hat should do. Oh man, this game is just good for messing with me. Alright, not playing against it.
راح احسبك.
Probably shouldn't have leave. I'd say this is new. New type of game. It's nothing like one we played before. Dang. Okay. Go.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can't. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
I'm on the reflex. There we go. Where's his abilities build? High or something? Something like that. Knowledge. Tutorial mode. It's the same stuff tutorial. Press 4.
Huh?
What's happening? F3.
انا خلاص مش قادر اتنفس.
I want to craft like this. Awesome. Awesome. I almost have to like craft something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. Probably shouldn't list either lethal or a tranquilizer. You've been encouraging me to sell.
signal booster already? بعيد من الرمل. Good. There's too much riding on this deal.
Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here.
Technology being these facts and advanced in today's society. Modern society. I think you're right.
That was fast. You installed the signal booster already? عشان
Veto. So where the cracks are? That's the most.
المخزن المخازن بتاع السوق
Tell me to select that element. The high section. Alright.
بعيد من الرمل.
Good. There's too much riding in this thing. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
I think that's it. That's F2. Yeah, copy. Nice.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. Want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
اتحرك شوية. انت ماشي زي السلحفاة. شوف عادي.
It's actually not bad. It's a bit like, say, dumps. No way, that's what The cardboard box, yeah. Jim, his name's Jim.
When are we getting out of here?
Gas hazard.
Nothing. Always nothing. It's like nothing.
دوشة دايما بيكون في حاجة تعدل علينا.
Jensen, watch your 20.
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
This guy's voice acting sounds familiar. I think I've heard him in some shows. Gas hazard. Okay.
الجو ابتدى يتحرك قوي يكون افضل بس يخلص الصفقة دي
ما بديش بيكون انا
لا مفيش حاجة هنا كمان ولا انا
F4 is fire, so what's that?
الآلية دي كانت فكرة منيلة بنيلة. سمعت دوشة. متأكد؟ كنت بتخيل حاجات.
Stop it. Very nice. Stop it.
مسكته لا تقدم لي اضرب علينا Nothing is down.
Damn. You might suck. Oh no. Oh, that was stealth on the road. I thought he could bloody jump and grab a ledge. But he was like, what?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down
Oh
here.
my god.
Say again.
When the shit hit the fan at 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses
Isn't it
everywhere.
a prequel?
A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
المنطقة كلها بتأمنها. حاول.
ركز.
All clear.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
شكلنا لازم نروح نقبض عليه. Don't shoot me!
Alright, I suck at this game, to be honest.
What is this?
Yeah, I just suck at stuff.
حتى لو كنت فين.
Oh, that is cool. Sucker. Oh, we're running out of so just wait. That one. F2. I'm hooked. I like the game. I've seen this game for years before, so I know what it's like. Just grinding my teeth on my nail. Cut my gun into the single. It's got that inventory spot like that.
Listen up, everyone. Chains hacked into the Jinn's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Singh any second.
خليل الراجل اللي هيبقى علينا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Peak a day.
انت ما كنتش مركز وانت بتراقب المكان ولا ايه؟ خليني اعرف المكان كويس.
I said it. Very beefy top size.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Negative. Didn't find it.
Well, you better hope Singh's cover stays intact. Otherwise, you'll be answering to me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hacker. I'm a hacker.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jinn shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4, in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now. Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh?
Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass.
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepherd.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Orcs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
What the?
The part has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on
Agreed. Make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him! Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Ooh, let's go. Throw that sniper out.
How's it go? Jensen, step it up. That chopper's about to take off. Jensen, we're out of time here. It's now or never. You've got to stop that chopper.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with computers.
When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you.
No, stop it, plan. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Madness is gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Panchaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation industries closely towards the
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Possible detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have
Task Force 29. Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
So, yeah, this is a great game, isn't it, Michael?
Mic on.
I don't know, Michael, something that's funny. So yeah, that was the beginning of Deus Ex Machina Divided. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. I'm back.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York?
Mic off.
Ineffectual men.
Mic on.
And Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Lambert! Let Lambert
We're
split us up.
proceeding with our alternate strategy.
That's why his voice sounds so familiar.
You have claimed much in the past, Mage. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
Hey, that's Clark Kent, guys.
Secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days.
She's
He and his Juggernaut collective.
Trainers won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Page, activate the sleep cell.
Wow.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Alrighty. This Jujits.
Hold off.
Now there is no cops inside the 27.
Oh, so sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn plank. Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
You could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're alright, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. We've got a team in Oman. And a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Autobé, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? The hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Alright, and the graphics up or something.
Then help me find them.
That's a big, big recording.
Just watch yourself, Glenn.
You brought this on yourself.
hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
Minerva subnet, sure. And TF-29 directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
Can I pause the game so I can go eat and I can come back, please? Oh man, oh, wait. I'm loving the game so far. It's very nice. Very interesting, if you ask me. You do Metal Gear vibes from it. Loading screen. Alright, I am going to be doing more Destiny videos. I'm going to be doing some Deus Ex videos, and alongside Deus Ex, I'll be doing Payday 2 videos. Payday 2 will just probably be random clips. It won't be a full-on playthrough for the campaign, because I've already started it. And the Payday campaign is long, and some of the missions are really hard to do on this sentence, so I'm just gonna show bits and pieces and clips of everything, just like 4-minute, 10-minute clips, and just stuff like Payday, something this happened, hashtag that, number 1, and then hashtag 2, etc., etc. So, Destiny, Deus Ex, and like second Payday. That's the plan. And hopefully, GTX, he's getting Destiny 2 soon, so I'll be playing that with him soon once he gets it. And yeah, I'll be doing a collaboration with him. I was playing Deus Ex on the side with D2, so yeah. I'm gonna pause this once the frigging game loads. Loading screen.
Mic off.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. And this little story. Long oscillating screw.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
You sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Hydraulic.
Mic on.
Alright. We're back. Got some dinner and a salad. That's funny, you can't see the circle there. Certain activation possible. A lipome engineer life is unaffected by degradation and was regenerated. Okay, so the higher bar is it will refill the net health. I'm guessing the same principle applies. No, it is anything else in this game? Augmentations are glitching. That's big. That's nice. That's fine.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarah.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you had for not getting in touch...
Let's watch TV.
This is Eliza Gassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
The Santo. Construction.
Those abs, man.
Quality. Excellence. Santo. Restoring the past and building the future.
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last week.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. Tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam! I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
You've obviously landed on your feet, though. Unlike a lot of other people.
I've been lucky. I almost died in Panchaea waiting for the rescue teams to dig me out. And I lost a lot of time after recovering from my injuries. You went back to Detroit, you saw what happened to Seraph Industries.
I got a look at it, briefly.
Humanity was afraid of the potential we offered, and they lashed out. Broke into the building, stole what they could, and burned the rest. Those vultures that tie young medical gobbled up what was left. Sometimes a dream has to die so a new one can rise from the ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank? Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing. Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors. Brown's got big plans.
I've heard.
B is just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be
where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
Yeah, I think I've read that already. No, I haven't. Computer. Can you get drunk? That's what I want. You can't. That's good. Can you put stuff in drawers? And lock it? good then, laser. Well, that's cool. So it's crafting cards, upgrading stuff. I like it. Very intriguing. I'm guessing this is more inventory space you can buy later on. It pops up necessary. There's two to activate those. So I mean,
As you wish. Out of sight, out of mind. As you wish. I'll keep you safe. As you wish. But remember, homeowner, this poses a substantial security risk.
Oh, so you can get a secret stash? Well, I've done some. Alright, what's happening?
This is Eliza Casson, reporting to you live.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
How do I lock my house? Is there a way to lock the house? That was smart. What's the most ammo I have for? Machine pistol. Oh my kiss, man. Yeah, I'll put this in there. So I want that's going to be my primary. Grenades are going to be what's a healing? That's a healing. Stems. What is that thing? Overclock. 6 of this. Alright.
The impact of the Og incident is still 2 years after the fact.
As you wish, but remember, homeowner, this poses a substantial security risk. As you wish. Out of sight, out of mind.
That should automatically work.
Nie rozumiem angielskiego. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Into the computer. I don't know the password would be for breaking and entering. This is so fun. That looks like a compass, maybe. It is. Alcohol. Good food.
we will all find our way to the machine god.
Seeker, you are here to see the builder? He has been asleep, but I cannot wake him. I do not know if he will recover. I pray that the mother will change her mind.
Do not give up faith in the church.
Seriously. Also late.
He's here, Sarah. You must help.
On it back. So I managed to crack Joseph's
Don't give up faith in the church.
yeah, just let's continue this mission.
How much longer is it going to be?
I'm just looking at keypad codes. Goodbye. Apartment 23.
Yes, step. A nice one.
This is safe from 23. Apartment 23. What is that?
No, it's safe. It's an apartment.
Me being a baby.
All connections. The algorithm is for us. So that we maybe for another
No, I'm going to be back when you're ready.
Hands behind your head.
Watch out.
State police business. Just move along. We're to frisk you now. Don't move.
I don't know if you can break them. So, I wasn't going to bother doing this. Like, something I have to make a system panic.
Dziękujemy za współpracę w jednym stanie nocy.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
What is it?
Hold on, can I word latest autosave? Okay, so that's not don't just be wolf. Yeah, my hacking skills suck. Alright, we're back.
Over there.
Nope. This is a no-canner zone.
knees.
Okay, but there's been a mistake.
Hands behind your head.
Like this?
Yes, I'm going to frisk you now.
Idiots. Everywhere.
That's for me to find out.
How did it ever come to this? Go away.
Let's explore
I'm
around.
serious. I saw him last. Sorry, we only celebrated different kind of stuff. It's called me. I told you, not my kind of glitchy. Not my problem.
I feel like wrong. Your backpack.
Move it.
Same stuff? Sweet. Alright. Oh, okay, so that's for hacking games. Oh, I know about my kiss. Dropping. Okay, I'll give this one a bit later. I want to watch a tutorial on YouTube on that though. So you 22 0 to yourself. 22 pop. 0. I think 22 0. Zella. Go back to those numbers. apartment, merchants, and dealing in colors, mission. Specialist. Veteran, wow, this place is I've gone that way.
Don't forget.
Doc Larry! Doc Larry! Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
I'll clear it up with the people I work for. They'll take care of it.
And who do you work for exactly?
Does it matter? You worried I might outrank you?
Of course not. These rules, they apply to everyone. Besides, I am regional director of document checking. I report to God directly. It is God who tells me that if you continue this way, without proper permit, I am morally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind.
Supposing I wanted to pass through here right now, before getting this special document of yours. Any way for me to do that?
Sure. I suggest our pay-and-go plan. It consists of you paying me, and then me letting you go.
You mean bribery?
Wink wink, my friend. I prefer the term standard fine. Tell you what, I'll even give you the good citizen discount. Just this once.
Wow, is that not been bribe? This document is
I'm willing to pay you to pass this way. Only because I don't think you're worth the trouble.
Pleasure doing business with you. Have a nice day. We got this.
Good money on this racket.
Me wasting money.
Good money.
Muito proszę, zawyżać.
building over there. Just make sure no one comes
Are you on the ground?
Come on! Shoot that in the
Hit this act too.
Okay.
You've got mass work to finish tomorrow. You need a good night's rest.
Man, really.